How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. This is just the start. Bitcoin is moving up a lot today. MSTR is exploding. The volume on MSTR was massive. We'll talk about that, but just a reminder, this is just the start of the bull run, and this is what's so cool. We are in a good spot to take advantage of this bull run still, in my opinion. I have some data to show exactly that. If you don't mind, kick back, have a beer, have a coffee, have a tea, whatever you're drinking. Just stay through to the end of the video. If you don't mind, hit subscribe if you want to see future videos like this. Also, check out the link underneath the video to Marx, where you can trade cryptocurrency using leverage. Everything that we have open right now is looking beautiful. It's all up significantly, 48%, 45%, 110%, 28, 20, and 24%. So if you want to trade cryptocurrency, there is a link underneath the video to Marx where you can set it up. There's also a link to Weeks where you can sign up and just register your phone number and email to get a free 100 USDT. You don't even have to trade. So definitely check out those links underneath the video. The market just closed, and I feel like this is more of a laid back video because we're just in a really good spot, in my opinion. Right? Bitcoin's doing well. It's around 62, 63,000. Had a bit of a scare for some people yesterday at 59,000. Now it's just liquidating a bunch of shorts here today, squeezing up. I made a video just a little while ago. If you didn't see the video talking about MicroStrategy and what's going on there, how Michael Saylor is saying that they could become a $1 trillion company, and actually it could be multi-trillion dollars if what he's saying is right. Check that video out. I'll put it on the end screen, but take a look at this. MicroStrategy had massive price volume today. This is just part of the way through the day. It was the fourth most traded stock. At the end of the day, it closed as the fifth most traded stock with $6.27 billion in volume. That is absolutely insane. On a good day for IBIT, it might be 1.5 million. MicroStrategy had 4 times that. And this is a company. This is not a straight Bitcoin ETF, so some people don't feel quite as comfortable in it. It had a massive day, to be clear. It ended the day up 16%. In my opinion, some shorts got squeezed because Bitcoin, yes, it was up today. Bitcoin was up to $63,000, up 5.5%, but MSTR is trading at 3 times that. A lot of people trying to get on the MSTR train or trying to cover their shorts, in my opinion. Again, I go through more of that in the last video. But yeah, just a fantastic day for MSTR. We'll have to wait to see what some of the numbers are from the Bitcoin ETFs. That will be coming in 2, 3, 4 hours. But yeah, a great day. Take a look at the Bitcoin market cycle ROI. Right now, days since market cycle bottom, we're about 700 days. So just about 2 years. And we are actually lower. We're still lower than we were the last 2 cycles. Just slightly lower, but then usually we see a pretty big run up within the next 6 months or so. So 2 cycles ago, we went over 100 from the bottom to the top, 100x. Then from the bottom to the top last cycle, we did about a 20x, a little bit more than a 20x. If we saw a 20x this cycle, over the next year and a couple months or so, we would go up to over $300,000 per Bitcoin. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. I would love that. Your whole portfolio going up 5x, and that's if you're just investing in Bitcoin. If you're investing in alts, possibly much more than that, because typically Bitcoin dominance will go down during this period. That's awesome. And I think it's important to remember, because there's always uncertainty, right? When the price has not moved in a while, or it's been choppy, or we've gone down 30%, people will get worried. But the fact is, we are still early in this bull market cycle. We're starting to see China stimulate. We're starting to see the U.S. lower rates and start to stimulate themselves. We're seeing the elections being wrapped up here in the next month. The economy looks good. Inflation's coming down. There are banks that are going to be able to custody Bitcoin here soon. There's accounting rule changes. There's just so much good out there. There are more and more companies buying Bitcoin on their balance sheets, taking out debt to buy more Bitcoin. MicroStrategy talking about doing another 100 to $120 billion worth of Bitcoin buys. That's just nuts. There's so much good news. There's so much good news. And that doesn't even have anything to do with the ETFs buying or pensions buying or hedge funds buying or anything like that. But we're only 1/5 into what could be another 5x on this cycle. Of course, that's dependent on, if we go up to last cycle's highs, or we'd have the same multiple from bottom to top of the last cycle. But it did get pretty rough in this cycle's bear market with multiple exchanges blowing up and people thinking even Binance was going to blow up. So I think we are in a really good spot. Something that's interesting too, if you're looking at Bitcoin and thinking, okay, maybe people are right. Maybe we're going to get a $1 million Bitcoin. From here, that's about a 16x. A 16x. Now, if you invest in the S&P 500, let's actually pull that up. S&P 500, it's around 5,800 today. 15x or 16x on that would put the S&P 500 around $93,000. $93,000. That is a far, far time away. If we use historical averages, saying that maybe the S&P 500 is going to double every 7 years, that's 28 years away before the S&P 500 gets there. So what do you think is going to happen first? Bitcoin to $1 million or the S&P 500 does a 16x 28 years from now based on historical averages? Do you think Bitcoin hits $1 million before 28 years from now, before 2052? I think so. But of course, there's more risk. There's way more risk. There's incredible more risk investing in one asset, just in one asset in general, take out the cryptocurrency part of it, versus something like the S&P 500, which has the 500 most profitable, largest companies essentially in the US that have international trade. So yeah, there's more risk, but the reward is insane right now on Bitcoin, even through this far into a bull market when we've moved up 4x from the bottom, which is why I was screaming from the stands. I don't know. This is why I was screaming the entire bear market to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Not trying to pick out the exact bombs, but dollar cost average. Okay, so I think that's enough. But take a look at this. Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen is making the first documented crypto donation to Kamala Harris. According to the new SEC filings, Larsen donated $1 million in XRP to one of the leading super PACs supporting Harris' Future Forward USA. I don't know, pretty cool. Donating crypto. Now, I'm not saying that him donating to Harris is a good thing or anything like that, or someone donating to Trump. I'm just saying, if there are more and more people donating to politicians in crypto, I think they're going to listen a little bit more to what people have to say within crypto. Again, I'm not saying that someone should support someone that doesn't accept crypto or doesn't talk about crypto in a good light or anything like that. No political statements being made here. Just saying, if all of the crypto people donate to everyone in crypto, they're going to be a little bit more lenient, or at least try to be a little bit more proactive, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video, though. Again, if you want to trade crypto, if you want to trade Bitcoin, if you want to leverage trade, there is a link underneath the video to Margex. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.